No appendix. Declaration of Independence. Sixers in 7. Welcome back to another Time of Possession episode. The podcast that is going to be reacting to round 1 of the NBA playoffs today. Giving our picks, our updated picks for round 2, because I'm pretty sure both of my teams that I had going to the championship are out of it now. Shout out to the Nuggets and Celtics. And also, we're going to be giving this is month 1 or month 2 of Major League Baseball. Maybe kind of
We're
an just
we're going into month two.
we're going into month 2, so we're going to be taking it on a month by month basis, and we want to talk about everything that's happened so far in the season. Shocker, the Yankees are good, right? I mean, who could have seen that coming, Jared? Right? Anyways, um,
I'm still think they're just
uh,
on one of their early season tears, and then by the
This is
summer
what they do.
their fans will
Yeah.
be
probably,
complaining to fire Boone, and the offense isn't good, and they need to trade for somebody, and yeah, that's what will happen.
yeah, maybe we'll see. Okay, I don't know what you guys want to start with.
I'd
Probably
say
should start
Let's do
NBA.
discussing
the
that
NBA, I
beforehand.
guess, or
Yeah, NBA.
Okay. Well, we know who we're starting with. Let's start with the Lakers. Our Lakers advance past the Rockets in a 4-2. Kind of had control even though we lost a couple games. Doesn't really matter. We won in 6. Um, we were huge underdogs in the series, and for some reason, no one wants to give the Lakers credit. Um, I just think it boils down to one thing, and that is LeBron James. And even if Kevin Durant was there, if you look at the Rockets' on off numbers, they're a better team without Kevin Durant at this point.
it's true.
Shout out LBJ. That being said, we're going to get absolutely crushed in round 2 to the Thunder. I'm predicting 4 or 5. But I just, let's focus on the positive for now.
Maybe we'll get one win. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I thought Aiton was huge in the series as well,
He stepped
right?
up big time. Yeah, especially in the last couple games.
Yeah, Reeves didn't make an impact really just because he came mid-series and he was injured, right? And then he, didn't shoot well. Hopefully, heading into the Thunder series, he'll be back to his old self. But even then, I don't know if it's enough to beat the defending champs who have been on a long, long break. They've been rested because they swept the Suns. Um, but yeah, man, I just think that we talked about it right before we joined the call and started the pod. But I think the Rockets should just trade for Giannis and get rid of Shingun and some other pieces and draft picks and go into the next year with Amin Thompson, KD, and Giannis. And
Be smart with them for sure. With that
you know,
core.
I don't know, Fred VanVleet comes back and you still have Reed Shepard, right? And but unless you have to move him too, I don't know how.
Mm,
I don't know the logistics of the trade, right? You have to figure that out. But either
for a
way,
Giannis trade, you might. Yeah.
yeah, you have to give them multiple young pieces so they're like rebuilding.
It'd be like
I don't know.
Torrey, Reed,
It'd be
Okogie, or
one of I
something
think it
like
would
that.
be Shingun and then like one of them two. I don't think you have to
Yeah.
give up all three for Giannis.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. I don't know. We thought when Luca went down that the Lakers really had no chance, and I don't think a single one of us picked them to win that Rockets series originally.
I
I don't think we
think
Um,
did.
I
No.
feel like I said I'm gonna ride or die with my team, but I don't remember if I said how many games.
mm, yeah, maybe I.
I'll have to go back and look.
We just need to stop questioning. We need to stop questioning the greatness of LeBron, and it's as
True.
simple as that, man. Um, the Rockets don't have any offense at all, and with LeBron on the floor, he can generate enough offense to where we have a better offense,
He made
And
everybody better. That's how Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart got going at the start of the series. He was dishing. He got 12 assists in game one or whatever. Um, killing it. Definitely like facilitating and then you saw when he had a bad night, we had a bad night. Like it was like this is how we go. One way or the other.
yeah, well, I mean, we were up 3-0, right? And the
Yeah,
Rockets came out desperate. And I think, Lee, that you could tell from the start that
we were in
we just
that
weren't going
for
to have it. So I think
sure.
LeBron kind of coasted and wasn't really like Like if we came back and won, sure, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really close. And um, I think it's hilarious that when the series gets to 3-2, the narrative is, I think the Lakers are losing this series and everything. I'm
I
just
know it's
like, hey,
crazy. They're all thinking like, oh yeah, Houston's gonna take 2 games going back there. Like, are you serious?
do you think this terrible offense is going to be capable of winning 4 straight games?
No.
Let's be real.
They had their
Like,
little spark, yeah, but eventually it was gonna run out.
Now, I didn't like that we lost Game 5 at home. I'll tell you that. I didn't like
No,
that.
yeah,
But
I was pissed for
um,
sure. Yeah, but
I
I knew
I
we
didn't
could
really
go back
care.
and win it. Honestly,
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care. I didn't really mind. Like, I wasn't upset or anything like that when we lost at home, and I was just like, even if it got to a game 7, I was like, we're gonna win the series. I just don't think the Rockets are capable of winning 4 straight games in the playoff series. It is kind of just crazy that ever since they traded Dylan Brooks, they kind of lost that edge that made them, I mean, they were the 2 seed with him, and it's kind of ironic because like we do. I don't know about you guys. I've done a great deal of hating on Dylan Brooks, and he's like developed into like a real asset and key part of
for the
um,
Suns for sure.
for the
Yeah,
Suns. Yeah. So
definitely. Yeah,
yeah,
it took away that tenacity from the Rockets. You have
yeah.
those couple guys like that.
They're
Although
just a
James
soft
Harden
team.
wasn't really like that. Like he was kind of soft sometimes. So,
Yeah.
but
I they I thought the Rockets were a soft team this series.
well, then again, I think it was Game 5. LeBron was jawing at Sengun because Sengun
hmm
said that's a soft
Thanks.
call,
You're
and
the
he
only
said
person that can't say that. That was
anybody else can
crazy.
say that but you, and I was like, okay.
He said he's hella soft.
Yeah. And now I'm just out. I'm out on Shingun now. Like, if you don't have LeBron's approval, you don't have
He had that
mine.
one really good game, but he couldn't like be consistent
Yeah.
throughout the series.
Yeah,
Now,
for
in,
sure.
in
For
Game
sure.
6, all I saw from where I was watching the game, every time he got the ball in the paint, I'd just see like 4 Lakers just like dogging him. And I'm like, yeah, this dude is just, we're destroying this man.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't think there's much to talk about in on the Thunder side of things. Like, they're the better team. They're the defending champs. I do think that the Jalen Williams injury is going to possibly hinder them later in the postseason. I don't think it's going to matter um, against us, right? I just think they're too deep of a team, and I think the Thunder are going to come out and take care of business in 4 or 5, unless we get a miracle Luca comeback, and he
which
can.
it could possibly be game 3, game 4. So
Yeah, I
maybe
don't know. I've been seeing that he's out indefinitely. He's getting evaluated on a week-to-week basis.
shit.
I also see a lot of commentary around like LeBron got you your series and you're still hurt, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, we're not gonna start hating on Luca. He's hurt. Like, what do you want? Like, do you think he doesn't want to be out there? It wasn't a grade 1 hamstring. It was a grade 2, which is like multiple months missed. And if he comes back during this postseason, there's a chance that he could miss, time next season to start. And you don't want that, especially when I don't know if we're a championship caliber roster, anyways, right?
Yet.
Um,
Yet.
Very true.
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. I think with a good offseason, the Lakers could get there. Um, I think that potentially going after like Aaron Gordon, who
Oh,
the Nuggets are
yes.
on from, that would be kind of a good piece for us to have. If we retain Aiton, him and Aiton playing next to each other would be, interesting. I think
Really
gives him a
nice.
lob. He's another lob threat for LeBron and Luca if we retain LeBron. And I don't know. I think that could be like the final piece to us being an actual contender in the West if we went that
If
direction.
LeBron stays, yeah,
LeBron would
I
have to take a
think
pay
that
cut, in which, I mean, he could, but I don't know.
we'll
I
see.
don't know. He might just
Be
retire.
with his son. Who knows? He could just retire. Yeah, the way
I
he's
think,
also been talking about that a lot. So
Yeah, he doesn't want to
yeah,
do a retirement tour thing. He just, like, when he's done, he's going to say when he's done.
yeah,
yeah. I think that there's a potential, like, if we're talking about potential LeBron teams, I think that the Nuggets could be on the board.
I
There's
think
been
it's
rumors
the
about that
Cavs.
for
I
the
think
last
it's
couple
he
years.
just goes back to Cleveland.
Oh,
That's what
I
everyone
think there's
thinks.
I think there's a ton of suitors. I think that the Warriors, with
Oh,
run one last kind of ride,
that
Steph and Draymond, right?
AAA home, yeah, that is the Golden State Warriors. We take on 35-plus-year-old players and think we're a contender. Yeah, that's the Warriors.
I mean that I think that would be a contender. Just
That
Steph and
would be.
LeBron on the same team, I think it's a contender. And then if maybe
Jimmy
they get
Butler
KD
stays too.
too, it's Jimmy Butler and Draymond, and it really is the AAA, but it's
Get
one
out.
ride and one season and see what they can do. I think the Nuggets would be on the board. I also think if the Knicks go out in round 2 to the Sixers, which we'll talk about, I think the Knicks would be on the board as well. I think that he would fit really good there, and you know, Brunson, Cat, LeBron, OG. I think it's Mikal Bridges. Like that's a really freaking good roster, and especially in the East, I think next season the only team you'd have to go through is probably like Boston, right?
Yeah, if they
So
don't make it
Indiana
to the
might be back.
finals, that would make a lot of sense.
Indiana might
that's
be
true.
back.
Indiana
back
could be back,
with Hallie.
maybe.
Yeah,
But would you really pick Indiana
Zubac
over
now too.
Knicks with LeBron? I wouldn't. I wouldn't pick. I wouldn't pick Indiana over the Knicks plus LeBron. Like I just wouldn't do it. I
Fair.
don't know. Do we all have Thunder
Yeah,
and 4 or
Unfortunately.
5?
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Yep.
Now,
Gotta be realistic, right?
we all reserve the right to change our picks.
The way it's
if
going,
if at some point
we get 2 wins or something.
we get 2 wins, and Luka comes back,
Okay.
we have the right to change. Or if SGA, God forbid, knock on wood, he gets hurt or something, obviously that would change everything. Okay. I guess we could stay in the West, and we can go Nuggets T-Wolves. And
Ball dropped.
I mean,
the ball was dropped in the ball arena by the Denver Nuggets.
yeah. I think this iteration of the Nuggets could be done. I think you have to consider moving on from Jamal Murray and consider moving on from Aaron Gordon.
Dang.
I think the only problem is if you do want to move on from Aaron Gordon, you have to have, or not Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, you have to have another shot creator, a guy that can hit a jumper, and they don't have that right now, so outside of him. So you have to have a plan if you were to do that. But Jamal Murray's so inconsistent, right?
Yeah.
And Aaron Gordon's health is a problem. And you have, the other thing of it, I was going to say, you have the best player in the world. I don't know if you can really claim that anymore after multiple early playoff exits in a row after winning a championship. Same thing that happened with Giannis. No one considers Giannis the best player on the planet anymore.
No.
Even though he's, still one of the best. I think that title probably goes to Shea or maybe Wemby after this playoff run if he can get it done right.
I'm giving it to Wemby.
So you got those 2 options, right? Or shoot, there's, you want to get a little crazy. There's a chance that Anthony Edwards plays in game 1. If Anthony Edwards,
it sounds like he's playing in game 1 today. Yeah.
Yeah, if Anthony Edwards wins the title, I don't see why you wouldn't say Ant's the best player in the world. I don't know, man. That's who I'm rooting for throughout this playoffs once the Lakers get bounced.
I told you the Wolves had a really good shot to beat them, man.
I didn't think.
We did say.
I didn't think their depth was gonna be that good. That's the thing.
Oh, their depth is insane.
You guys forget they have Io and Bones and Terrence
I didn't
Shannon.
know who Io was.
Their depth is ridiculous.
I didn't know. I know who Bones Highland is, but
I
I
would
don't
assume
know
who was a dog in college, bro.
Jeez.
They have so
he was
many.
good with the Bulls too.
Yeah, he was. They have so many just
Scoring
athletic,
options.
long defending.
Bro, yeah, Terrence Shannon had
Terrence
a coming
Shannon's
out
good too,
game
yeah.
in game 6, bro. Oh my gosh.
So if I'm assuming if Ant plays, they're probably still without DiVincenzo though, right? But I don't even think they really It's messed up to say. I don't know if they need DiVincenzo
like that. Yeah.
They have the depth exactly. So
they don't need
if
the
Rudy,
dome.
No. The other thing interesting to look at the Timberwolves in the Spurs game series is Rudy does not have to guard Wemby. I don't think he will. I think Randall's going to.
Wow, that's
No,
crazy.
no, look, because I
McDaniel's
was,
probably jumps higher though.
yeah, you're right, but
Or Nas Reed. Do they start Nas Reed?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah,
He comes off the
no,
bench, gives
probably
him a
not.
good
Yeah, if Ant's playing,
start.
if Ant doesn't
Um,
play, I could see that potentially being a thing.
be a huge lineup. Be a huge
Hmm.
lineup. Which maybe that's what you need against Wemby. The problem is if you have those three on the floor at the same time,
You got the
and
guards who are
you're
nasty.
almost using Randall as a small forward or Nas Reed as a because he could shoot, he's outplaying the wing, right?
Right.
Both of them can shoot. The problem is you're not going to be able to guard Harper and Fox um,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
all the guards they have. So
Castle,
and
Vassell.
Castle, yeah, Castle. So I think that I was listening to a podcast called Hoops Tonight on it's on the volume. It's with Jason Tempf. He does like a really good job of breaking like act the game down and everything. And he says he was looking into like numbers and stuff. And I guess Julius Randle, when guarding Wemby, did a really good job this season.
Wow.
And I guess Wemby, there's another guy that Wemby struggles with. I don't remember exactly who, but they're all like
They're each smaller, like
they're
forwards.
smaller, but they're also like big dudes, like
Hmm.
muscle wise, mass wise.
Yeah.
So they can
Probably
kind of push him
Zion.
around because he's so skinny. And you force Wemby to shoot jumpers. And if Wemby beats you shooting jumpers, fine, right?
Yeah.
And then that way, I'm trying to like set it up. So if Randall can guard Wemby out in the perimeter, then you have another wall of like, you know, of like Gobert's down there. So if he
Right.
does blow by Randall or gets by Randall, Gobert is waiting there.
Yep.
So like the T Wolves have the potential to do it. And I would say
Just play zone.
like you might have to, but the problem is
They got shooters though, man. Those
they
guards
do
can
have
shoot.
shooters. Yeah. I don't know, man. If
Like
Ant is,
Champagny can shoot. Keldon
yeah,
Johnson off the bench. Like, yeah, they have a lot of depth too.
So what I'm hearing is it's over.
No, the Wolves have a chance,
no,
especially
I
if
think
Ant plays for sure. But it's gonna be a hell of a series.
But I'm hearing
the
that
problem
you
is you're
can't
getting like
guard everybody. It's just
Wemby,
it
I
sounds like
will
it's going to
tell
be
you,
an
Wemby has
onslaught.
averaged 34 against the Wolves
Oh boy.
this year. So that's only in 2 games, but still, like that's yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm hearing is
But
that
if
like all
Randall
the
guarded him in one of
guards.
them, maybe he didn't score like that. I don't know.
All I'm hearing is all
both
the guards the
both teams
Spurs
have a
have.
lot of guards,
Yeah, it's just going to be like
They
and
do.
if I have to
Whole
see
lot of guards.
53s being shot this game because no one can get to the post, I'm just
you
going to
won't.
be
That'd be
like,
fun.
no, it's not going to be fun because that's what pissed me off watching the Celtics.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll get to them very soon. Probably next, I would imagine, as we head into the Eastern Conference. I think the Wolves have a real shot. If the Wolves were healthy, then they would have an like if Ant was 100%, I would probably pick the Wolves in this spot. I think the
wow.
problem is like
I'm high on the Spurs. I think I'm gonna go Spurs.
I'm gonna say Spurs in 6.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't
that.
know if I just the health of Minnesota like worries me a lot, and that's just kind of like the Spurs are literally the healthiest team left in the West.
Yep. They
Like
have no ish,
Thunder
no
don't have Jalen
injuries. No
Williams, the
issues.
Lakers don't have Luca, and the T Wolves don't have half of their guard rotation.
Yep.
Um, so I would say Thunder and Spurs are probably your Western Conference Finals, and
Be
we'll
a hell of
get
a
there when
series.
we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Uh, okay. There were 1, 2, 3 Game 7s in the Eastern Conference, which is just
Arguably, there should have just been
amazing.
two.
And
There should have just been two.
Since 2014, it's the most there's been.
yeah,
It's pretty crazy. Pretty awesome though. I thought it was great that there was like so many game
it's
sevens.
great It's great for ratings and great to watch. It's just a lot of crappy basketball, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like the East is so bad, and like
But that's
They
what makes
shoot
it
terrible.
watchable. That's why it makes it so watchable because it's so bad.
You didn't
you're
love Tobias Harris getting 30.
I loved it because I'm a default Pistons fan as of now.
Oh, I forgot he's
Yeah.
on the Pistons. All right, Pistons, Sixers,
No, yeah,
Eastern Conference
they went,
Finals.
yeah.
Sixers, Pistons. Give me the Tobias Harris revenge series.
Oh
Give it to me.
yes, bro, yes, yeah, I like that.
Literally.
Let's do. Yeah, we could stay on the
You
Pistons
want
if
to
you
talk about
want.
guys that stepped up in the playoffs
Yeah.
for like not being like a star? Tobias Harris and OG Anunoby went
Mhm.
crazy. Both went crazy in their series.
Yeah, I think OG is such a.
He's got Anne
OG
Hathaway talking about him, bro. Like, it's
OG,
crazy.
yeah, OG Anunoby is such a good two-way player, man. I wish the Lakers had him, but it just
That would be
we
someone
need
who to
somebody.
trade for at some point. Yeah,
We need an OG or like a Jaden
Jaden
McDaniels or something like
McDaniels.
Oh,
that.
we
Yep,
had Jaden
exactly.
McDaniels. We drafted
Nikhil,
him.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Yeah.
Somebody like
We need a new
shooting
KCP.
forward.
We
Yeah,
need a new KCP, which is what
yeah,
we're missing.
a combo shooting
Or
guard
hear
forward.
me out, just we should have never traded Caruso or let him walk or whatever happened.
I mean, yeah,
Like we
defensive
would have
Hey
menace.
man, THT, that was the
Bro, he was their
guy.
leading scorer for like the first half in their last game when they swept the Suns. He had like 15 or something.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Dodgers execs,
Anyway,
they're gonna know what they're doing when they're running the Lakers.
yeah,
They're gonna know.
for real.
They're like, we're
Hopefully.
not making these mistakes, buddy.
We got to
It
go
is gonna
get
be
someone like that, or an Aaron Gordon, or a what Andrew Wiggins. I don't know. I'm trying to think who else would be like that.
That was a guy they
honestly,
were
I'm
thinking
kind of
of
rooting
getting.
for the Lakers to get.
What? Sorry, my bad.
Michael Porter.
I
No.
said that I'm rooting for the Lakers to get swept, so Rob Pelinka will get fired. That's just what
Oh
we need.
damn.
We need the Dodger people to bring in their own guy, so to
Yeah.
run the show. Like I
Fair.
don't know who that would be, but I'm tired of just mediocrity in the front office. That's all.
Yeah,
Like,
Ryan's like, I want some of that good shit with that you guys get with the Dodgers.
don't even get me started, dude. Hey, don't even get me started. We'll talk MLB soon. We are not talking about the San Francisco Giants, the worst offense in baseball. We are not talking about it.
Okay, but
We're just not.
back on Pistons Magic. I have a stat for you guys.
Go for it.
The last 8 seed to blow a 3-1 lead against the 1 seed was the Orlando Magic against the Detroit Pistons
I saw
in
that.
2003.
Crazy. In 2003. Yep.
And
Tracy McGrady's Magic.
I that might have been the year the Pistons beat the Lakers in the finals. I think, unless that was 2004.
Was that all the way back with Rip Hamilton?
That
They
was
beat us in 04. I don't know
04,
if that.
Okay, I think that's what
Yeah.
it was because I don't remember.
Maybe
If
it was the
03 or 04.
03-04 season.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was Tracy McGrady's Magic, and after being up 3-1, he said he's looking forward to making it to the second round, and that video, that press conference has been played for all young teams throughout NBA history and at other levels, college, high school level, whatever, they like it's an example. And
He was an example.
yeah, don't overlook your opponent.
Yep.
Yeah, man, the Pistons, they finally got some offense going. It just feels like there's a cap and there's like a ceiling on the Pistons this year. They don't have like Tobias Harris has stepped up, but they don't really have
another scoring option like that.
No, they
I
don't.
mean, Jalen Duren had his best game in Game 7, but before that, he was under like 10 points, like almost every game.
Yeah.
Got like 9 boards, 9 rebound, or 9 boards, 9 points. Like it was never. That was his first double. Dennis Jenkins is a sleepy good option off the bench, but he's like inconsistent at times. Azar's not really a point scorer like that. Like he's a defensive
Just a defender.
dude.
That's the whole Pistons team.
Wait, it is.
What they are.
It's true.
Like
that's their identity. Duncan Robinson was supposed to kind of be that guy, but he's like off and on.
Duncan Robinson can't be your next biggest shot creator. That's a problem. And I do worry about Duran having to face both
Cat
Mobley
and Mitchell.
and Jared Allen
I
They're in that. Yeah, what am I saying?
in round two.
I think
Like,
the Cavs are gonna if the Cavs play the Pistons like they did, like I saw them do in Game 7 did, the Cavs are gonna dog walk them because they played with a just a way of
can I give you a
physicality.
rebuttal?
Yeah,
Can I give you a rebuttal? 2 words.
if you say
James
James
Harden.
Marines
well,
are made for this.
wait, what the? What did
The
I
heck
just
was
hear?
that?
I was trying to look up.
Yo,
I was
you
trying to look
said
up.
James Harden and
And
something
the
happened. That was
Marines.
crazy.
Marines.
He was like, "What'd
I
you say?"
clicked on. I have the ESPN open right now, and I clicked on the Game 7 box score for the Cavs Raptors, and it just started playing. I
Oh,
apologize.
I was like, wait, what the?
yeah. The Raptors were very close to winning that series. To be honest, let's not say the Cavs like dominate that in any way because they didn't.
Well, from what my buddy
Neither team.
Evan,
Nobody's dominant.
my buddy
No
Evan,
one is in the East. Yeah,
who's a Cavs fan, he's been calling out like his team, like complaining, like they're playing soft, whatnot, like we're blowing 2-0 lead, da da da. Like why couldn't they play
James Harden
like this?
ain't that guy in the playoffs.
Well, he didn't play a bad Game 7. And that's what I was
He
telling
didn't
him
play
before the
bad,
game.
no,
Was
yeah.
I was like, dude, if you lose, we're gonna look at James Harden's box score. And I mean, he didn't play terrible. He didn't. I mean, yeah.
No.
He was 3 for 9 from the field. Yeah, but like, he had 18
still
points.
Had 18 and what, like 6 assists or something.
Yeah, yeah. You had 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And then you got Jared Allen, 22 and 19.
Yeah, he went crazy in the third quarter. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Mobley with 13, Mitchell with 22, also flying into like the third row, like Spider-Man. And then you got Strus and Merrill off the bench giving you combined 25. It's like,
Yeah, Strus had a huge game.
oh yeah, he was just all over Scotty Barnes, dude.
He had a huge game in game 1 and a huge game in game 7. That was kind of it.
I'm
They don't have depth like that either, though. Really, when you think about it, like
I think the Pistons have more depth than the Cavs, though. Like, not
Mhm.
offensively, but they can throw waves and waves of defenders at you. And
the Cavs kind of have that off the bench though too, with Dennis Schroeder
yeah,
and Keon.
I just think that this is the type of matchup that James Harden is just neutralized, and he doesn't do anything in this series at all. And I
They're gonna
guess
have
it
to
comes
rely
down,
on like Mobley and Mitchell to score like that.
yeah, and like the Pistons, like Cade is gonna get his no matter what, and I think Donovan's gonna get his, but Donovan has had inconsistencies as well.
Hmm.
So
I
I
know. I
don't
was
know.
like, dang, this isn't like the dominant Donovan Mitchell as he's been.
No, I don't know. I haven't kept up. Like, I don't know if he's been hurt, like a little bit this year or what. Like, I have no idea.
Not much, really. No.
So yeah, I just think that I guess there's a reason they went out and traded for Harden, and that's cool. But I'm gonna ride with the Pistons. I just am. I don't believe in the Cavs at all, and even
Yeah.
if the Cavs don't get got in this round, whatever team comes out of that Knicks Sixers, series, they're gonna probably get got there. So I'm gonna take Detroit here, number 1 seed. Maybe they
Yeah.
finally found their stride. They won
I've
3
been
straight
going
games.
Pistons. I think I
So,
went Pistons.
I'm going
Unfortunately.
Cavs. I will
All
take
right.
the Cavs in 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Pistons in 6.
Yeah.
Okay. The Knicks kind of took care of business against the Hawks.
Kind of, yes, is the key word there because it was
Kind
not
of.
looking good there for a minute.
Yeah, that game 6 was crazy though. It was insane. But so yada yada. The Hawks are ahead of schedule. They need to get another star piece or whatever and figure that out. And then
Bro, I've seen so many posts about like pick out which one doesn't belong. It's like first round pick, Reese Shea. It's
Yeah.
like Cooper Flag, Cade, Paolo. And then
he's
Reese
played like
Shea.
what did he play like 6 minutes in the playoffs?
Oh my lord, bro. He is such a bust. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
There's so
Sucks
much
for
hype
them.
around him. He was supposed to be like Wemby. Like that was the hype around him. Like literally, it's wild.
There will never be another Wemby. He is an
No.
alien for a
Well,
reason.
Hey,
we'll see, because we never thought there would be a Wemby. So there could
Yeah.
be, but there's gonna be more like
Uh,
Shohei Otani's. People are starting to do that now.
yeah. Celtics, Sixers. Jared, I know you were absolutely disgusted with the Celtics, and I have to agree.
Dude, again, like
Like,
so Jaylen Brown
Buck
like
Foston.
going on
the
a
stream is
stream
crazy.
and blaming and
Bro,
saying
yeah.
floppings ruin the NBA
Oh
when
my.
he pushes off every drive and then he says, "Yeah, the refs." Da, da, da. Like y'all are looking for fouls
He
when
said
you're
Embiid was
shooting
flopping.
for. I mean I didn't see from what they showed replays and the commentators were like, "Yeah, that's a foul. He's hitting his arm. He's hitting him in the head." And I'm like, the commentators are agreeing with the calls, bro. What do you want? But, oh man,
You ain't
like,
stopping Joel Embiid. Like,
They don't have a center. Like they don't have like a
No.
they
real
traded
center.
him away.
And
They traded Porzingis away this past season.
they're stupid for that one.
And Horford's not
Vucevic
there
and
anymore.
Kata is not.
Yeah. Another Aaron Gordon landing spot, by the way, would be Boston, right? If the Nuggets decide to move on.
Could see that.
But
They need a real center though.
they do need a real center. Derek White has like the worst series of his life in this one.
He was good
As
in the
well.
playoffs before this too.
Yeah, not great. And then, I mean, you lose Jason Tatum for Game 7, and Missoula throws out a lineup that hasn't played together all season.
Dude,
So
I was like, why did they throw out? Yeah, like he literally played a lineup that they used at the end of the season against the Magic when the Magic used their starters. Like it was the last game of the season. Like that's crazy. Makes no sense.
it doesn't make any sense, and it feels like the Celtics have this kind of like I don't think they take like winning seriously in like a weird way. Like they kind of just like seem like a team that's
It just
like
floats through.
we're gonna do the math and we will be right eventually. Like if you like I don't know, man. It's such a like I hate the Celtics. They're such an annoying team, annoying fan base.
Racist fan
And
base.
like yes as well. Yeah, that as well. Yes, I don't want to generalize an entire fan base, but they have a
History.
reputation,
They have a
a
past.
stereotype,
Obviously, not all of
probably
them.
for a reason.
Not all of them.
No,
No,
There's a percentage. There's a percentage of them.
dude, like they have a reputation for a reason, as well as like the Utah Jazz. You know what I mean? Like they have a reputation for a reason, and there's such like like they come into conversations like and they immediately are like we are better than you, and like it's because like
all
they
the
won
old
11 they won like
titles.
11 or 12 championships when like the better league was the ABA. Like what do you like what like the NBA wasn't merged, and if you want to talk about that,
True.
NFL history starts in the Super Bowl era. I could tell you a bunch of teams that have NFL championships, but the NFL doesn't officially start until the Super Bowl era. At least the history we care about. Why is it not like that with the NBA? Post ABA merger should be what counts for NBA history.
True.
I don't care about your 11 titles when people could barely dribble with their left hand.
There's no 3-point line. There's no
Tyler
like.
Van Dyke of this podcast would dominate in the 60s. I'm sorry.
True.
What do you want? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Sometimes I wish I was born back then.
if you guys get a chance, to listeners of this podcast and you
Didn't
too
have
as
to be
well,
tall.
go back and for some reason, and there's YouTube footage, you can go look it up. You can go look it up. Go look up an old ABA game and look at an NBA game.
I've seen
And
it.
you tell me which one looks more like basketball. You tell me which one looks more like basketball. But no, you know, NBA, we can't have black people playing with white people. So, you know, that's just how it was back then. But I don't know, man. I just think that it's such a, like, and I'm being such a hater for the Celtics right now, but it's such a, like, Like, you can't tell me it's a gap year, but then when you start winning, we're going to win it all. So it's not a gap year. It was supposed to be a gap year. It can't be a gap year now. Make up your mind. Make up
Yeah,
your mind, Boston.
it's true.
Anyways, shout out Joel Embiid, man. I'm rooting for the Sixers to make it to the finals now.
Same.
If it's not the Pistons, I want it to be the Sixers.
It's pretty awesome he came back for just 2 games and made that big of an impact. Like,
On the Celtics side, I'll give my piece. I saw a video. They were talking about Derek White on YouTube. They the Sixers until Game 7 did not put a man on Derek White. They left him alone out there on an island because he was just missing all of his shots. But until Game 7, he started making a couple of them, so they had to. They were forced to
Was
put
his best
somebody on him.
game?
Yeah. And if you're a Boston sports fan, you are having a rough go of it right now. Boys, I'm going to list off 4 things. The first, in the last month, Boston sports fans have seen years-long affair between Patriots head coach and reporter. The Red Sox firing their manager and sit in last place in the AL East.
By the way, I don't want to cut you off. By the way, I'm sure we'll bring it up. It's like he's like the hottest name that comes up for every job now. It's like, oh, they can get this, they can get no. Like, I'm just saying, it's, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll definitely
Alex Cora is?
Yeah, Alex Cora.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I know I told you guys the Phillies offered him the job before they even fired their manager.
And he said no, because that is also
Wants to be a father.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. I respect him taking a year off, and I also respect not wanting to take the Philly job because that's also toxic. So, the Bruins get dog walked by the Buffalo Sabres.
Sabres.
In round 1. And then the Celtics blow a 3-1 lead in round 1 of the playoffs. And then your $300 million player blames the refs, even though they shot 50 threes and tried to, get a foul call for only shooting threes instead of driving to the basket and trying to get a foul there. I mean, if you want a foul bait, at least try to go to the basket. But no. Let's just shoot 50 threes, guys. I mean, that's the way to win. It's also the way to lose, and that's how you lost. So
The only way they're really winning that is if Jaylen Brown had a 40 or 50 point game or something crazy, and that just didn't happen. Wasn't gonna happen.
They just hit 35% of their threes. They might win too.
Maybe, yeah, true.
But
yeah,
the point
they
is,
hit 13 of 49 threes in Game 7.
It's insane. Almost shooting 53s is just crazy.
I'm gonna say this. Go ahead.
I was I wasn't joking when I said they shot 50 a game.
Oh,
I
no,
was
I watched.
Again, we had one of the commentators, whoever it was, said he was disgusted with the type of threes they were taking. And I'm just and so I'm just literally watching while I'm playing my game, and I'm like, oh, there goes another 3. Oh, he clanked it. Shocker. Rebound. Oh, what's that? Oh, Tyrese Maxey driving to the boards. Oh, he got it. Yep, and the foul. Yep. All right. Sixers are running away with
down 30.
Yep, they just closed the gap, and now they're down by double digits again. Good job, Boston. Good job. Not hating on the Sixers at all, but I'm just saying I would have liked to have seen a little bit more than, what's the definition of insanity, guys? What's the definition of...
I believe it's doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think we know why Boston lost.
Yeah.
One thing, and to put a little bow on it, last thing. The biggest loser of round 1 of the NBA playoffs. The biggest loser. Nerds and dorks.
Nerds and dorks.
Number 1, Nikola Jokic goes out in round 1. I've been hearing forever from the nerds and the dorks, and this is coming. I am a nerd and dork myself.
Same.
So this comes from a place of love. Nerds
Real
and
one.
dorks told me Nikola Jokic might be the greatest player of all time because of his efficiency and his offensive analytic whatever
The
that
statistics, yeah.
you don't even know, like all the analytics tell you Nikola Jokic is the greatest offensive player of
Like
all
how people
time.
talk about the war in baseball and stuff. Yeah.
Like, and then Mr. Analytics Joe Mazzulla, we're gonna do nothing but shoot threes and shoot layups. No mid range for us. Look what happens. The biggest loser
They couldn't
were
get
nerds and
boards either.
dorks of round
It was
one.
just even worse.
The biggest winners were, I guess, cavemen. I don't know. Like, what's the opposite of nerds and dorks? Like high tech. I don't really know what you would say.
The people that are like Wemby's #1 or whatever. I don't know. I guess
Defense wins championships.
defense wins
Give me
championships.
a nice mid-range jumper. Carmelo Anthony. Like, I don't know. Like those guys.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
The
Dribble with
old
left
heads,
hands.
the old heads, the old
Post
Pump
guard.
fake. Pump
moves.
fake.
Pump
If it,
fake. Post moves.
I'll tell you what,
if it,
Sangoon
like,
pump faking a 3 wasn't fooling anybody in our series. I'll tell you that right now, because we knew he
No.
wasn't gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
So,
who do you guys have? Knicks Sixers.
oof.
The
It's
toughest
tough,
one to
man.
pick for me.
It's definitely a tough. Yeah, I think that's the toughest series. Man, because they have Embiid back now, so it's like, and
Yeah.
Embiid and Cat have beef apparently.
I did see that. I
in
was
the
like,
past, I saw.
Yeah,
So that's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be great.
fun.
New York and Philly
Um,
again in
If I had
another.
to choose one of those, I would probably choose Embiid just because I've seen Cat fuck up and like screw up stuff before. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I think they both have like such similar teams and like how they play and everything too.
I
They
think
both
the
like to
starting lineups
run.
on both teams are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Starters are very good. If you go starter for
Depth
starter down the
wise, when
list,
you go depth wise, like the Sixers have some guys that can really score, and the Knicks sort of do. And then they got Mitchell Robinson, like a good backup center. Man,
I
the
will.
best thing, the
I'll
best
tell
thing
you
for the
this
Sixers,
really quick. In Game 7 against the Celtics, the Sixers really only played 6 guys.
wow.
yeah,
Their starting 5 and Quentin
Game
Grimes.
7. Yep, he's the guy. He's the next guy up for sure.
So
They got guys like Trendon Watford, Justin Edwards, like guys that can step up. Dominic Barlow. It's pretty good dudes off the bench. But the Knicks have Jordan Clarkson, Jose Alvarado, Mitchell
Mitchell Robinson.
Robinson.
The best thing for the Sixers is what happened. I don't know when it happened, but I think one of the last times that Embiid played against Cat fouled out of the game and only played 16 minutes in the entire game or something like that because Embiid just kept going at him.
Damn.
The best thing for them is to get Cat in foul trouble and get Mitchell Robinson in the game because he's such a non-plus offensively. Like he'll be fine defensively, but Mitchell Robinson doesn't do anything for your offense. And
Right.
the other thing for me, which is probably, I think I'm going to lean Sixers. Like as long as Embiid's healthy, I'm going to lean Sixers. Obviously, it all comes down to that. By the way, Embiid's like the best player left in the Eastern Conference. Like you could argue Cade or
Yeah.
maybe Brunson,
Right.
but like Embiid, peak Embiid, like he's an MVP. You know, the other guys haven't won anything.
And he's showing it again.
Yeah, he's so dominant when he actually plays, and it makes you think like maybe this is the year that it kind of worked out that he didn't play that much in the regular season. He's healthy for the postseason, and we'll get like a stretch of elite basketball from him, and he maybe can
Yeah.
not carry
That'd
this
be
team
fun.
because Jalen Brunson is a non-defender. He's just not good. So I think VJ Edgecombe, is that how you say his name? Edgecombe?
Yeah.
Edgecombe? Whatever
got
his name is. And Tyrese Maxey are going to be able to drive right by him. And then
And they're being able to defend him. That's the big thing too. Like
they're fast enough. I don't know if they're good enough, right? So like they're fast
Right.
enough and they're athletic enough.
Yeah.
I just think Brunson's probably going to get his either way.
He's gonna get his, but I mean,
Yeah.
defensively, I would take the Sixers. Like looking at it, matchup wise,
It's
because
going to be a great
Mikal
series.
Bridges has been a non-factor. You don't really have to like worry about him that much. Although he did play well in Game 7. But then what else? Josh Hart just does everything, you know. So They have some great defense as well. It's tough, man. It's a really tough pick. I want to lean Sixers because I want to see Embiid and like, just go crazy and see how it goes. But I don't
Um,
know.
I'd
My
probably give the coaching edge to the Sixers too. By the way,
Oh yeah, Nick Nurse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick
definitely.
Nurse over Mike Brown. So
Mhm.
Now here's the thing, guys. I want to lean with you, but the Knicks were my pick in the preseason and when we did our playoff predictions.
True.
I'm gonna stay with the Knicks.
Mhm.
So I think
Not a bad pick.
for Philly, I think because if they're gonna be playing the same just only 6 guys and really nobody else, they better hope this is a quick series then. Because if this gets drawn out, they are gonna be tired.
and might get hurt too.
He's gonna, yeah, he's gonna have to open up the rotation a little more, just because I know the Knicks play a lot of guys too. So
Is Drummond still on the
Yes,
Sixers?
he is.
yes, he is the backup
Okay,
center.
then you
Yeah,
spell Embiid as much as you can to keep him
yeah.
healthy
No, he's
in
their
the
leading
areas.
rebounder for the season. Like,
Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah. That's
yeah,
why I was like, I remember seeing he got So
Yeah,
okay,
I will take
yeah.
the Knicks in 6.
I like it. If OG continues to do what he did against the Hawks at last series, man, it's gonna be really hard for them because PG's not gonna be able to really stop him like that. I don't think.
didn't even mention Paul George is like turning back the clock either. We kind of
Yeah.
Well,
glazed
George
over.
had a heck of a series. He was sick in Game 7, but he had a hell of a series.
You know why he was sick in Game 7?
He was sick of losing to the Celtics.
No, his birthday.
Oh, that's right.
It was his
Oh,
birthday.
he was hungover. Yeah,
He celebrated. He had to have gone out. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
But see
You're
what
right.
he did while hungover. Pretty sick,
Yeah,
Um, Paul George, if he's a good defender too. So he'd probably be on OG or Bridges and have to do his best there, right? Probably OG, honestly.
right. That's what I'm
Um,
saying. I feel like OG's probably got the edge in that matchup just because of the
athletically,
youth
yeah. Athletically,
and
yeah. Yep.
athletically. Yeah,
Um, yeah.
it's
I
gonna
think
be a
that is that
fun.
it.
There's
Is
gonna
that
be
it
some
for
fun
NBA?
series for sure.
I believe so. Actually, I'll ask one question here for NBA. Of the 2-3-1 chokes, which one was worse in y'all's opinion?
Ooh, okay.
Because from
It's tough because two of those teams had their star players. I'll consider Franz Wagner like a star player for the Magic. Basically, like, like they had.
I don't think this is tough at all.
I'd say
I
it's
think it's
probably the
Boston.
Celtics,
I think
but
it's Boston easily.
yeah, I don't know,
Like,
man, because the Magic have been there and they've been there and they're almost there, and it's like
yeah, but
it
they're like,
finally
I
seemed like
mean,
they had it with him back. They played well,
I mean, they just fired their
and
coach
then
too.
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, they're an 8 seed
yeah,
though. Like, they weren't ever
that's true. You're right. You're
supposed
Yeah,
to
right.
do
but
it. Like, if
here's my pitch for them though. They were up 3-1, and in Game 6 at home they were up 20, and then in the fourth quarter went what 1 for
Yeah,
20.
they blew it.
Like
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
choke. And then I just knew
Celtics also
when it went to
blew
Game
it in the
7 in
fourth
Detroit,
quarter
I'm like,
too.
oh, it's over. Detroit's winning that then because it's back in
Yeah.
Detroit. And lo and behold, when I saw at
No,
halftime,
Franz was huge, I think, for them. They didn't have another guy. Paolo basically did everything. So, like, he was trying to will them.
yeah, I
Desmond
would still
Bain
say it's
was
Boston.
good, but like not good enough.
4 first round
I'd say
picks for
Boston
Desmond
probably
Bain.
though. Yeah.
4 first round picks for Desmond Bain, man.
And they could have just waited and tried to get Giannis, by the way.
Yeah.
And trade all those draft picks. You might as well go for the big fish, not a glorified role player. That's kind of harsh on Desmond Bain. I don't know.
He had up and downs. Like he had some good games, but
Yeah,
then he shot really bad sometimes. So
The
I would.
Magic were supposed to be a top 6 seed this season going into it, with the East being so wide open, and just being the 8 was just not
I would have
enough.
say
yeah,
I might have said Magic Knicks Eastern Conference Finals like after the addition of Bain when we knew that Tatum was going to be out and we didn't think the Cavs were going to do anything, right? And the Pistons came out of nowhere, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think it's Boston. You're a 2 seed. You had championship aspirations. You were easily the favorite in the East
yep.
and you choked because you didn't make any in-game adjustments and you shot nothing but threes, and also I hate Boston. So
Buck Foston.
there you go.
All right. All right. Now that'll be it for NBA talk. So just to go over the just our playoff picks again. So we have the Spurs beating the Wolves. We've got Thunder beating our Lakers, obviously. Thunder and Spurs in the West Conference Finals, and then we have I have Knicks. You could both have Sixers, and then you picked the Pistons. I picked the Cavs. So we differed in the East, but we all agreed in the West. So. Alrighty. So now for the last little.
East is gonna be interesting.
It is definitely. If it wasn't wide open before, it is certainly now. All right. So.
Now let's take a look at who's winning the AL West. Shout out the A's, man.
Dude.
You don't have a town, you don't have a stadium, but
yeah,
you're playing good baseball.
You don't have a stadium yet.
That stadium is a great hitter's park, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to last long because it's the A's, but
fantasy tip for you
now,
guys: do most of the time. Do anything you can not to pick up a pitcher in Sacramento.
Yeah. Yeah. Just looking
No
at.
point now.
I mean,
Coors.
we're like 30-something games in, like 35. I mean, obviously, still a whole lot. We still got like 130-something games left. I know, but
Yeah. Braves are cooking, just like I thought.
Give me your biggest surprise from each conference.
The Braves.
Just one team from each that you've.
Well, I started it off. Definitely the Braves, I think, in the NL East.
you know, I said the A's already, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not really surprised. I think the A's. We talked about the A's.
You were on the A's
they
preseason, so
have a really good. They have a really good lineup.
We all knew,
right?
The pitching is just eh. Even Severino's not doing that good this year.
No, he's not. Surprisingly, the White Sox have been competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I said they were going to be more competitive. I said they were.
They're definitely more competitive.
We did. You're right.
And
we did.
The Cardinals the Cardinals are solid, man.
The Pirates.
Yeah, the Pirates. Yeah, that's an obvious one, right? The Pirates.
Everybody in the
their
NL
pitching
Central.
Staff is solid, man.
Everyone in the NL Central is
really
currently over 500.
And they have a lot of good batters, man. They are really productive all of a sudden when they have Ryan O'Hearn in there now too, with Reynolds and who else? O'Neal Cruz has really got off to a hot start this year as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've been not happy because it's like at the expense of the Giants, but like the Rockies aren't last, and they've actually been again semi-competitive.
They have some really good hitters actually, like Mickey Moniak, Goodman, Brenton Doyle. Like they got some guys for real. Mm-hmm. And Trace Dollander all of a sudden is really, really good.
Surprisingly, because the pitchers are almost never good.
Yeah.
I would say I'm shocked about the Red Sox and the Mets being as bad as they are.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, but we were right about the Astros, at least so far.
Mm-hmm.
They're not good. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. For me, I'll pick a surprising team. The Rays. They're 21-12, just a game and a half back of the Yankees. Way ahead of the Blue Jays and the Orioles.
They got great pitching.
Mm-hmm. As they usually do.
I think the Blue Jays will turn it around. Offensively, the Blue Jays have been fine. Like they've been offensively, they've been fine.
They just don't have the best pitching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Bullpen wise, for sure.
Shocker for me in the NL. I'm just gonna. For surprisingly, that's good. Shout out to the NL Central. All teams are over 500 currently. No one's running away with the division. The Cubs are leading it, but only up by 2 on the Cardinals and Reds, and 3.5 by the Brewers and the Pirates.
My Chicago Cubs, my World Series pick.
All right, and
the Reds are off to a pretty good start too. Yeah.
Yeah, Reds are
Sal Stewart.
Yeah, congrats, man.
I tried to tell you, right?
Say it every time.
I tried to tell you, bro, when you drafted him.
It's crazy because I took a chance on McGonagall first day too, or second day, I think, and Jared was like, are you kidding me? Like, it's like I was
So
looking at him.
Yeah, that's why I picked up
God,
Chase
it's, uh,
DeLauder immediately because I was like, I'm not making that same
No,
mistake.
yeah, smart.
All right.
Yeah.
And then
He's starting not to hit very well lately though. Sal's kind of going down a little bit, but we'll see.
The Padres are shockingly keeping pace with the Dodgers, but we'll see. I know their main
Only a half
guys,
game back now. Yeah.
their main guys haven't really been hitting well. Tatis hasn't really, been hitting bombs like he usually does.
He doesn't have a home run this year.
No, it took Bobby Witt a little bit for him to hit his first one too. So.
Yep.
And Machado, I know, ain't hitting for average. Maybe age is catching up to him. We'll see. Looking at the run differential,
I hate that I can't drop him.
The Dodgers are the only one in the West right now, as of right now, with a positive run differential at plus 63. Everyone else is in the negative. Padres can turn it around because they're at -1, so you can see that.
That'll be
It's funny. The A's are winning the West with a -10 run differential.
Wow. Dang.
Stop. Don't
They
don't
just
bring it up.
outscore.
You just have to outscore everybody because they're pitching so bad. What's going on with the Mariners, man? Huh?
I do.
Cal Rowley's
Yeah,
hurt now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. They're off to a real slow.
Yeah,
honestly.
offensively, shocker, not really, but their pitching again has been
Bro,
stellar.
Julio and Cal for like the first start of the season were horrible.
Yeah, I know. I got both of them. Thanks, man. I got both.
I didn't know you had
It's going
Julio
so
too.
good.
Shoot.
It's going so good.
Hey, Cal's started to pick it up a bit lately. And then
He's
he got
hurt now, though.
I know,
He's
I
hurt.
know, I know. Yeah. Randy was consistent from the start, and I stupidly dropped him.
I'm disappointed in the Royals a little bit.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
I just had a.
They kind of
I mean,
always do this though, man. It's like
they can.
they're just
fix
always mediocre. Seems
I
like.
know.
a week or two ago, they had the worst record in the league.
Sheesh.
Yeah, here
Oh, they're picking it up.
I'll pull. Yeah, thankfully that honor now belongs to the Angels and the Red Sox.
Angels are all of a sudden bad. Yeah, they started out pretty well.
I knew that wasn't gonna last. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, it was only gonna.
I'm just shocked.
Soriano's
I feel
good,
like
though.
the Royals have a really good staff.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, really good. He's probably gonna get traded.
We'll see, because Artie Moreno's not one for trading many of his good players. He likes to hold on to them so he can get people to come to his safe and
That's true.
affordable ballpark, because that's what the fans really want at Anaheim. That's what they really want. But hey, at least the Ducks are in the playoffs and on to the next round,
Yeah.
You can go to the
Nice.
Honda Center instead, Angels fans. Go to the Honda Center instead. Enjoy the Ducks. Twins are in last in the Central. Shocker. I knew they'd end up there eventually. With
dude, the Orioles, man.
Oh, the Orioles. Yeah.
What is with that
Jeez.
pitching staff?
Bro, they are not good.
Yep, Trevor
Can I-
Rogers
should
has
I
fallen
drop-
down.
And Gunner's kind of like the only. Well, Taylor Ward's been pretty good, I guess.
Adley's
too.
been hitting
Taylor Ward
good.
got robbed by Aaron Judge twice over the weekend.
That is some
And they
dog-on-dog
were teammates.
crime right there.
Yeah,
that
I was like, it's crazy, bro. They were teammates.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, that could have been 2 homers for you. Damn.
In the Central, with the news of Tariq Skubal being out for 2 to 3 months, the Central is now wide open.
So unfair, bro. I
and-
hate Crochet and Schoolboy, and they both go on the IL like very quickly. My gosh.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude,
how
the
beaten.
I think
It's
I think
happening
the
a lot for
Tigers-
pitchers, man.
yeah, the Tigers can still hover around 500, but the Tigers are really screwed, man. Like,
They got good offense, but their pitching
You-
just took a huge dip for sure.
yeah, I know, right? Riley Green's doing great. Like, he just
Mhm.
if you're the Tigers, you absolutely like fumbled this entire situation because now he's gonna want to. He still wants a contract extension, obviously, and it's not like you can trade him. No one's gonna take an injured pitcher on unless it's for pennies on the dollar, right? Like maybe you take the chance because it's Tariq Skubal, but now he's damaged goods, right?
Damaged goods, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
damaged goods now, even though he is still probably going to end up coming back and being fine. Teams aren't going to want to take that risk. So you're probably just going to let him walk this offseason for nothing. And You're
Now
kind of
you're stuck
mid.
with Framber
Like
Valdez.
you're also just like kind of mid right now if you're the Tigers.
Are they like
Like
16-20 or something? Yeah.
like literally, I mean the whole division's the AL
That whole
Central's just
yeah,
mid as
they're
hell anyways. Like the Guardians really need to
They're tied
start.
with the Tigers right now for first, so the Guardians are in a good
Yeah, the
spot.
Guardians need to get a lead right now in this next month. Now that school's out, but yeah, I just think the Tigers fumbled this entire situation.
I'm sad.
Well, they are going to
And
be
he's gonna
facing quite a few bottom feeders. The Guardians are. They've got, well, I wouldn't call the Royals a bottom feeder, but they got the Royals and they got the Twins. They got the Angels. They got the Reds.
Well, they do face a lot of
They do
bottom
face
teams.
the Tigers.
Okay.
And then the Phillies, the Nats, and the Red Sox just for May. It's a pretty, with how
Play a
these
lot
teams
of crappy teams
yeah,
actually right
a
now.
lot of
anyways.
stifling, middling teams right now in the month of May that they can take full advantage of and get a good lead going into June. But we'll see, because the Tigers, you know, we'll see.
Guardians have way better pitching for
Yeah.
the Tigers, in my opinion.
Yeah, the offense just needs to be more consistent.
Yeah.
and even then, like the offense hasn't been bad. Like
No.
it's like
They've had their games.
it's been really good. All things considered.
J-Ram hasn't been like himself yet, really.
No, I think he got hurt for a minute, but he's back. But yeah, obviously we're not gonna make any predictions or anything. We're just giving like what we're seeing on the sample size we have already. And yeah, Tyler, I mean, obviously Ryan, I know doesn't want to talk about his Giants. We'll leave it at that. We will leave it at
All right,
that.
dude.
He
I'm
said
just
we'll
gonna
leave it at that.
I'm just gonna get pissed off. Like I'm thinking about it now though, and I'm just like, dude, it's crazy. Like, shout out to the Red Sox, man. Like, you suck too, but like at least you don't have Rafael Devers on your team.
Yeah,
You know,
you
got out
can.
from under it before you. He's the worst. He's the worst, man. What a, like, what a like.
You can criticize Craig Breslow all you want for the moves he has made so far, but you can give him credit for getting out under that Rafael Devers deal when they did.
He's hella average all of a sudden. Like, not being in Boston.
He's so bad. The Giants are last in like almost every single major offensive category. They're last in home runs, last in average, last in steals. It's rough. Buster Posey assembled. He signed a bunch of stars, and they all forgot how to sign baseball, like play baseball. Like they're so bad. Like even Chapman now. Like Chapman isn't doing anything. Casey Schmidt is our best offensive player right now. Like that's how
pretty
bad
crazy.
it's gone. Like I picked him up for like 5 minutes in fantasy because I was like, man, I mean, he's the only one hitting right now, and he has position versatility. So you know, I could just
Why
use him
not?
that way. And
Right.
then, but then I needed a pitcher today so I can keep pace with you. So
I saw
I
that, yeah.
dropped him. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
but like my point is, like I would drop him if I could, Chris. Jared's settings don't let me drop Francisco Lindor.
Do you want me to change him? I will do it.
No.
Okay.
That's an off-season thing. We do not change rules mid-season.
That's
That
fair.
will. Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. He'll be back next month.
But he's ass.
And yeah, he's bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
That's how I feel about
We'll be back
Manny
in
though.
June.
I'm right there
We'll
with
be
you,
back in
man. Manny Machado has just been scuffling the whole friggin' season. He had his one little crazy 2-game stint in Mexico City. It was just like
the ball flies in
that was it.
Mexico.
Yeah, man, that dude is something else there.
Dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to drop him.
All right, and then Tyler, our Dodgers. I know they haven't been on a good stretch lately. I mean, I know you and I have texted.
Pretty
We're
good.
like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I know it's still early. It's just they're sleepwalking right now. And that's just where it's like, because some of the series that they've lost lately, I'm just like, really? Like,
The Marlins are good, in my opinion.
well, no,
I feel
my
like
issue
they've
was
been pretty
it
good to
was
start the year.
close and low scoring, and you easily
Yeah,
could have won.
no, they held us. some of their pitchers that are kind of trash held us to like 2 runs or 3. Like, I mean, Jansen Junk isn't anything, and Chris
He
Paddock
threw his
held us,
junk at
which is
us.
crazy
He showed us
too.
the junk. He gave it to us, all right.
Oh my god.
And we just weren't ready for it in the great city of Los Angeles. We just weren't ready. I mean, but hey, we won on Japanese Heritage Night. That's what matters. That is what matters, because if we did, it'd be like a sin to this organization and whatnot. And then
We lost the series of St. Louis, and they're really good. Actually, they're surprised too. I want to say Jordan Walker looks like he's a real star.
yeah, it took them a year or two to get going, but you know, still, I'm just like I'm not sold on the Cardinals. I'm just not, dude.
I'm not either, but they've had a
They're
good
playing
month.
well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, their closer is pretty dominant, Riley O'Brien. They got some other guys. Alec Burleson was the player of the month this last month, so for the NL.
I'm just some of these series that they played, the offense is back to what it was in the World Series where they couldn't score a certain amount, and I'm just like, guys, we can't just settle at like 2. Come on.
You're gonna make Ryan like laughing. Let's just stop.
I'm giving my personal take.
Oh,
all right?
woe is me.
Here we go.
Oh, the
Here we
back-to-back
go.
champions.
Oh, my
Oh,
lord.
we had a
Jared, this is why you
bad
can't say anything.
April. We went. We're 5-5. Our last 10. Oh man,
No, we have been
you guys wouldn't
not
be
so
able to
great
survive a
lately.
season of Giants baseball. You just wouldn't be able to do it. You just wouldn't be able to do it.
He wouldn't be able to. No damn way. I would. He would not.
We're sleepwalking all the way to first in the NL West. Shut up. What are we talking about? Like,
What are we talking about?
like,
I told you, Jared. This is why you can't bring it up.
Ladies and
you
gentlemen,
can bring it up, but
la-
you're gonna get the same rant every time.
ladies
You
and
just
gentlemen,
are.
the successful rage bait of our episode has worked.
I'm not even rageful. I'm not rageful. I'm not rageful. I'm just like, I don't know what to call it. I'm delusional now. I'm just delusional.
My take is you won't be able to, handle a season Giants baseball. I already go through that in football, so
Exactly. I was gonna make that comparison earlier when I was talking about the Giants, but it's just it's apples to oranges, I think. Like,
I mean, to be fair, yes, it's only
you have elite
16,
players.
17 games, compared to 162. But,
Yeah.
I've gone through, I've had enough downs with the Chargers to no pain. Because I love the pain. Because the pain is the truth. But, yeah. And then, of course, my Kings in hockey, they can only make the first round and then suck when they get there. So, I have my downs. The Lakers and the Dodgers are up here, and then the Chargers and the Kings are down here. Just trying to figure it out.
It's a good thing we don't care about college athletics the way we do the pros, because Jesus Christ. It's hard to be a Bulldog, man. It's hard to be a Bulldog.
Damn right. Oh man. Mediocre basketball wise for sure.
Mediocre
And
ever.
baseball, honestly. Yeah.
We're gonna be in our
football. We're here and there.
We'll be in our 40s, 50s, probably at some bar or something. You guys remember Jake Hainer? remember that? Remember that?
You guys remember? like they do in that. Yeah.
Let me tell you about Marcus McMarion, man.
Oh yeah.
Tell you about Marcus McMarion. Went into Boise.
Jalen Moreno Cropper.
Went into Boise and won.
Let me tell you about Ronnie Rivers.
Yeah, Ronnie. Hey, still on the Rams. He's still there, man.
Oh my gosh,
that's crazy.
That's our only look back on college, because it's like,
you see that returner on the Chiefs? He went to Fresno State.
Oh my gosh!
Rico Remigio.
Someone say
Remigio. He had some great
Remigio.
returns last season.
Get him off the Chiefs. Get him off the Chiefs.
You can look back at Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, but let me tell you about Isaiah Burse. Those who know. I don't know if y'all remember Isaiah Burse.
Y'all remember Josh Harper?
Dude was a journal.
Number 3 receiver on the team.
Yeah, Josh Harper.
All right.
And now I'm just like, we have nobody.
We have nobody. Yep.
We have nobody.
Our baseball
Hey,
sucks.
we got some guys that went to the
Our
draft.
basketball sucks.
Gray's gone, man. We ain't got nothing. Like,
Oh yeah, for real. Hey, he's killing it. I've been seeing in the
Mhm.
minors.
Yep. Next Pirates
Yeah.
legend. Pirates legend Murph Gray. All right.
Then you got Bulldog on Bulldog Crime this last weekend too. Jeez.
Well, I think we can all say that at least there's not a Boise State Bronco in there that, is making our lives hell as Bulldog fans. That's all I can say.
soon we'll be talking about former Boise State
Yeah, Ashton
Bronco Kellen Moore. No,
Oh,
sorry.
Kellen
Oh.
Moore.
I started the NFC stuff, and he, doing
Oh.
the Saints, working on the Saints. So
So yeah,
Nice, nice.
his brother was our offensive coordinator, believe it or not, in Fresno State for like a year or two.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's true.
And then he left us for goddamn Missouri.
Kirby Moore. Yeah.
This was not Dreamland, because the real Kirby would never have left us like that.
That's crazy.
All right. I think that's a good spot to end it off. NBA and MLB talk. We will probably, I want to say next episode we do will probably be previewing the conference finals, would be my guess.
Yeah, probably.
And
just
then
depends on when we record. Yeah.
yeah, and then the next episode after that would be the NBA finals, and then we'd probably just
Off-season.
take a long break until it's time to do the division profiles for NFL. So I'd say 2 guaranteed episodes.
We might do like an MLB update or something like All Star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, All Star, like how teams are doing, and then trade deadline, what coming up and whatnot. But that's like end of July, so it's like by then we'll be in the NFL.
That is a while. That's true. Yeah.
It's gonna come fast. It's gonna come fast because I've got my annual trip to Anime Expo in beginning of July, so that's coming up quick. So But anyways, guys, Ryan, Tyler, Jared, we will see you guys in the next one. Pray for us, Lakers. Pray.